So, fair warning, I'm feeling a lot more like mentally present than I was last time I played this game on Monday. But I do have the beginnings, ironically, of a Monday headache on a Wednesday, which means one of two things. Firstly, that my Monday headaches are completely random and I'm just getting one today for the fun of it. Or two, it means that the past 2 days have been physically Monday and Tuesday and spiritually Saturday and Sunday. And today is spiritually a Monday. It really could go either direction. I feel truly in my heart that today is Monday. Also, hello ladies, eating dinner on mobile. Enjoyable. What are you having? I had a corn, red pepper and mushroom stir fry, and it's pretty solid. With noodles. It was good. It was yummy. Not a Wednesday headache. Exactly. Is it not enough that I have these occasionally on a Monday? Not a Wednesday. Wednesday is supposed to be a sacred and free day. So, sorry, I was having fun there with the bells. Would you look at that? The hive steel needle? That's interesting. That's different from last time. And the quests menu, there seems to be an extra one completed that wasn't there last time. There seems to be an interesting one that wasn't there last time. So I actually did do Courier's Rasher. I did the exact route that you, basically a few weeks back, Trash, you posted like a screenshot of the game map with like red lines showing your route and which rooms to clear of enemies, and I did that. So I went across Bellhot, up here, through the bench area, all the way left, through that bit of blasted steps, up, round, up through this bit of blasted steps, through this bit of blasted steps, which thankfully... So this bit was probably the quickest bit of the whole run because the muscle memory from doing the Last Judge run back kicked in. However, it's also the only part of the run where I took damage, and it's because I panicked when the pointy guy spawned, like there, and I ended up throwing myself into the spikes. And basically I took that damage there and I was like, fuck, that's probably the run over, because I didn't think I was being very fast. I kept checking the map. But I made it all the way up to Grand Gate and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go as fast as I can. I went up through here, round through this room that I'd cleared out, up, left, up. I got super lost around here. I started going up this way for a hot second. Through the spa, through here, and then, like, I was on less than 1 bar of the timer left when I got into this room. And I was like, okay, I might manage it if I remember where I'm going. And I got really lucky. I popped up the right path and then went straight to the guy and immediately talked to him. And I managed to do it in one very close try. So manageable. It honestly, I know that you're gonna be like, yeah, duh, but like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was still pretty bad, I have to say. Like, it was bad in the sense that when I finished it, I felt like I had ran a marathon. I felt physically as if I had done that route myself as a small little bug. And there were definitely some points where I would check the map and I was just constantly checking the map. I got really scared in Blasted Steps. And then once I was in the Citadel, this bit of the Citadel, this, like, early area with the spa and the kitchens and even the gate, I was so, like, I feel like I haven't been in that area in months. And I'm probably right. I think it was, like, mid-December, well, month. I think it was, like, mid-December that I did this area. No, God, no, it must have been even, like, November. So obviously I did that, like, after doing Last Judge and the Underworks. So, like, I was so unfamiliar with it, but I did manage it. It was a little spooky. But now, in theory, I do more damage, which is really cool. Because I need to go give Sands of Carrick another try. Also, hello, Thievery. Hello, how are you doing? I'm picking up from context clues that it's bedtime for you. Whether you know it or not. Sometimes bedtime comes for you, and you have to heed the call of bedtime. I wanted to say hi. Hi! Hello. But yeah, it should be bedtime. If it's bedtime, it's bedtime. And you simply can't do anything about it. Okay. There were some parts of the Courier's Rapture mission where I feel like I popped off. It was this bottom bit of Blasted Steps because I basically had no idea where I was going from here to here and having to go around like via this path. I had no clue what I was doing, but I ended up doing it pretty fast. And I was really impressed with myself. I was really proud. And then I was not proud of the rest of the run because I checked the map potentially a billion times if I'm doing the maths correctly, which I think I am. Hive Still Needle is so cool because of the Hornet training lore. Yeah, is the implication that Hornet grew up with the hive bugs and was trained with the bees? Did she grow up with bees? Bees? It's also gorgeous. Like, I wish I could click on this and zoom in on it because it just looks so shiny and fun. But time's chasing me with a knife. I've slept for a cumulative 10 hours the last 2 nights and you have to get up at 5 a.m. Clocks are ticking then. Sounds like you need to be asleep ASAP. Hold on, I'm gonna like manifest sleep at you. This is how you manifest sleep, by the way. You just have to... And then you're asleep. You're asleep now. If it didn't work, don't tell me. If it didn't work, can you pretend to be asleep and can you type like honk shoo, honk me 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 me, or like yawn or something. Imply that you're really tired now. Yeah, also Happy New Year. God, crazy. I feel so like blasé about 2026. Like we've had 2026 for 7 days now and I feel so relaxed about it. Weirdly, okay, unironically, I do feel better adjusted to 2026 than I did 2025. Like, I feel like 2025, January, February, I was like, what year is it? What's happening? Who am I? Whereas I feel like this year, it's like, oh, it's 2026. Sure, that's fine. It's not going to be fine when I'm 25. I'm turning 25 in 12 days, and I'm gonna forget to update the like 6 different locations where I have my age listed. Actually, speaking of, is my age even accurate as of right now on my personal Instagram? I have a feeling I say that I'm 23. No, okay, I've said that I'm 24. I'll need to update that. Can't be lying now, can I? Also, hello, Johan. A billion times you won't reach your Silent Hill 2 map count soon. I'm praying, and I don't think they will, but you know when you finish, you get to a point in Hollow Knight and it'll show you like your percent completion. I hope it also shows me the amount of times I checked a map, because we might have a new average. God, what was my average with Silent Hill 2? Wasn't it something like, on average, I checked the map every 30 seconds? Or something insane? She was trained by Hive Queen Vespa, who is dead. That's so sick. I love learning new things. I have to manifest hard. I'm barely awake right now. It's so bad I have to think about words in English, which I haven't had to do since I was 12. You're doing a great job, Thievery. I have to say, if this is you thinking about words in English, you're doing better than me. And I don't think about anything I say, if that's not very obvious. Everyone always talks about feeling prepared for the new year. No one's considered whether the year is prepared for Johan. You're gonna take on this new year, Johan. You're gonna take on this year so with such force and power that 2026 will actually be over by the end of May because you'll have just finished the year. You'll be done with the year, so it will just move on. We'll be in 2027 in about 5 months, whether we like it or not. I'm 30 in 4 years. Oh, well, we could all say I'll be a number in however. I'll be 40 in 15 years. Isn't that scary? I'll be 20 5 years backwards. It's that easy. You think it was 45 seconds? That checks out to me. I believe I was checking that map that often. Ah! Okay. Okay, well, okay. You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna have to have some bad attempts before they can get good. Ah, okay. Okay. Shit. I hate those things so much. Have I ever said how much I, like, viciously hate angles? Because I do. Okay. What's happening now? Ah! Okay, sorry. I really didn't mean to scream. I did. I'm lying. I love screaming. I think it's more fun than being silent. Fuck! Shit. Okay, that was going okay, but I hate angles so much. I've been sleeping 25 for 6 months already, which is unfortunate because you're not until May. I know what you mean, though. I feel like 2026 happened, and, like, anyone that was due to turn 2020... sorry, I'm not turning 25. I'm not aging 2,000 years in 1 second. That would be rough. I feel like the 1st of January hit, and if you were meant to turn 25 this year, that's when it happened, on the 1st of January. I think that noise is confusing me, and I kind of feel like having fractured mask. I feel like it could give me a bit of leeway that I desperately need. Also, I don't super feel like using tools, but maybe it'd be nice to have tools equipped. Oh, I have Delver's drill, by the way, because I went back to the underworks down here to see what was there, and it was just that. That was it. Or SILKSONG would give me a timer of how long I spent sat on benches listening to the music. That would be fun. That would be very fun. I wish it had the same level of stats that Silent Hill gives, because I thought that was actually really fun, finishing Silent Hill and being so thoroughly read. I'd never felt as seen as I did when I finished Silent Hill and got all of my stats, so that would be nice. 4 years is so short. No, 4 years is ages. 4 years is like a whole university education. It's like a whole being born until you go to school. It's like double the amount of time I've worked at my only job that I've ever had in my life. You know, 4 years is ages. 4 years is basically the most time that there could ever possibly be. Yeah, go get some rest, Thievery. And don't drop your phone on your head. I've heard that's bad for your phone. Your head will be fine though, don't worry. That thing's hardy. And made out of bone. Oh, there's like fragments there. Okay. I like this boss fight, but I think it really, like, for me, I feel like I need a few attempts no matter what to just get familiar with it and get back into it. Because I don't remember what's going on most of the time. In general, but also in this. That was annoying, see? How does it, like, always know exactly where to hit me to specifically fuck me over the most? Ah, okay. Ah! Okay. This is going horrendously badly. Shit! I made a bad mistake there. For a second, it didn't look like there was any, like, markers coming up from the floor. This is not going well. This is going really badly. Hold on, I need to take off more tools for, like, personal reasons. The tools are limiting me. They're holding me back. I wish SILKSONG had more stats, because the fact there's many bosses that aren't even in the 100%. Yeah, that's really interesting, like, what it counts. I felt like it was a bit more straightforward with Hollow Knight, because I feel like in Hollow Knight most things count. There's just a few, like, Pantheon things that don't. But also in Hollow Knight, like, they've got DLC that counts as well, so I feel like it's even more messier concept to figure out what counts, and yet somehow they did it better. Go everyone watch Heated Rivalry on Sky right now. I actually straight up don't have Sky. Which sounds like my problem, and it sounds like I need to deal with that. You're right, you're right. I'm being a coward. I'm being a big old coward. Also, I hope everyone settles down for this boss fight, because I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I can tell. I just find it very tough. There's just a lot of dodging, and the angled stuff I'm really bad at. Okay. Ah, okay, okay. Oh my god, wait, I can hit them? Have I been able to hit them this whole time? That's crazy. Ow. I fucking hate this. Always just pick, like, mathematically the worst spots imaginable. Shit, okay, okay. 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 Everything's going so well right now. Okay. Sorry that the only things I said there were shit and this is going okay. This is specifically built to, like, really mess with my brain. This is like, I feel like there are some boss fights where I'm capable of, like, 1 or 2 thoughts. Like Trobio, I feel like I was capable of, like, the occasional added bonus thought. This one, there is nothing up here. Like, there is nothing going on in my brain. Any words I say are just so ridiculously autopilot, it's kind of crazy. Maybe I can go with that if I feel particularly confident. That helped me out there, the Fractured Mask. So maybe I'll stick with that. I find some of the bosses in this game kind of disrespectful. Who is this? How is this Vengefly King wearing a traffic cone doing all of this? It's like he's making fun of me, and by he, I mean collectively Team Cherry. I really do think they're, like, vaguely making fun of us. I think out of love, like, you know when a friend makes fun of you and it's like, oh, tee-hee-hee, I know that this is done out of knowledge of who I am, and therefore, even if I am seen in a way that is embarrassing, I still feel seen, which I love. It feels like that. It feels like Team Cherry actually spent the majority of their development time for this game figuring out what was wrong with all of us, and then finding ways to make fun of us in their video game. I.e. traffic cone angles guy. Because I hate angles, and I hate traffic. And I hate cones, although that kind of comes under angles. Okay, right. No think, only dodge. This is the run. This is actually the run. Shit. I got like so many hits in there. That felt really powerful. Okay. Shoot. I disobeyed my own rule and I thought. Fuck! That was so accidental. I was getting so many hits in there. I felt really strong and powerful and I was having fun. Vengefly King in terms of aura. Remind me, which one is Vengefly King? Is that the... Is that Hollow Knight? Which one is that? Is that the one that has Zote? Because I have to say, in my opinion, that was a pretty auraless enemy. Wait, maybe that's the point. Okay, listen. Let's all take a moment to be really patient with me and remember that I currently have soup and cones for brains. Ow! Clearly. The soupiest, coniest brains anyone has ever had. This whole area is crazy. Yeah, the one who eats it. Okay. I vaguely remember. I actually remember a lot less about Hollow Knight than I would like to admit. And it's not because it's forgettable. It's because it's been 5 years. And I've never, even with Hollow Knight, which I loved, I've never really been the kind of person that can do like a second playthrough of a game. Like I really struggle with that kind of thing. And because of that, everything is very not in my memory. Oh my god, this attempt's going bad. This attempt's going very bad. Oh my god, this attempt's like basically already over. Okay. Oops. There's the stuff to suggest that Sands of Carrick was a later addition in development. I can kind of see that. Like, it kind of fits in physically in a way where they could have very easily just kind of added it in for fun, you know? Basically, every point it connects back up to Blasted Steps, you could just draw a line and it would make sense that it was never there in the first place. So this is to make fun of us. Actually, 100%. This was, they saw how long, like, they saw how much people were complaining about the game taking forever, and they thought, let's spend some of our precious time on this earth making this boss fight. My favorite thing about Hollow Knight is that you quote tweeted a thing asking what character you kin the most, and you said the Hollow Knight, and mutual with no context in your personal life asked if we needed to beat my dad up with hammers. That's just Hollow Knight maxing. That's Hollow Knight core. I don't know what I would have responded for that, Trash, but now I fear to give an answer because I worry that it will say more about me than I would like to admit. Now I'm frightened of the implications of the question. I love pressing the A button on a controller. I hate going into boss fights with less than full health. Those are two things about me. The two things I am willing to share. Because I can already tell my cocoon's gonna be at the far end. Who'd you kin most? Question's been asked. In Hollow Knight. That's a good question. Let me think. I think I can't remember anyone. Wait, who do you kin most in general? That was the original? Shit. I think my understanding of characters in media is so borderline abysmal that I feel like I have never found a character relatable. But I think that's because I truly don't understand any character that is presented to me in media. And also, because I think generally good media is about complex characters, and I am alarmingly simple. They don't make characters like me because they would make for pretty boring stories. And also because my memory of media is bad. So like I'm currently thinking, who do I kin the most? And immediately the only media that comes to mind is Claire Obscure, this game, and... Oh, okay, no, Tidus from Final Fantasy X. That's my answer. And I say that because there were like at least 3 times, I think, off the top of my head, when playing that game, where, you know, a character would say something and I would sit there and like verbally respond, and then Tidus would immediately paraphrase what I just said. Basically, he's me. He's me for real, like unironically. Okay, I'm gonna try a new tactic where I simply dodge when that attack happens. Ooh. I'm gonna get one hit in. And then I'll dodge. Shit. Or not. Or I'm gonna completely lie to you and immediately give up the thing I just said I was gonna do. I can't believe I'm doing this with upgraded nail, by the way. Because it doesn't particularly feel like it's going any better. Shit! I couldn't have gotten less lucky with the order of that. I should have just waited. Like a person who makes sense. Okay, that was good. Okay, bottom one. Oh damn, that went fine. That went okay. That was really fun that time around. I should have been just dodging that angled attack the whole time. Why did I ever try and hit that, you guys? Seriously, what was going on with that? You watched Monster because you thought that was very little Johan representation in media. However, I'm not sure that Johan from Monster is very good representation. What is Monster? Hold on. You shouldn't have to answer all of my questions. You shouldn't have to be Google when I have Google and I can Google it. When I Google Monster, all I see is Monster Energy. Monster 2003 featuring Christina Ricci and Charlize Theron? I've never seen this movie in my life. What could this possibly be about? Not that, the anime, okay. I've also never heard of this. It looks edgy. It looks really edgy. And it's 2004. God, they loved monsters in the early 2000s. That was a big deal back then. So username, thank you. Thank you. That was my first try of that bot. I'm lying to you. Could you tell? I hope you couldn't. I hope you believed me for just a split second. That would make my day. Ooh. Where am I? At water source and Coral's heart, our lord born last to rule. Oh no. Oh, this is kind of spooky vibes. Don't love it. Conch cutter. Spiral weapon fashioned from a hardened conch spire thrown at an angle. I have the angle ability now. Ooh, it's me. Is that all there is here? Oh, you wonder if they'd like a song. Me too. I'm glad you always remember to think of the music. Actually, hold on. If I'm doing music, I'm doing it right, okay? And you can definitely backseat while I'm in Carrick, 100%. All lost to fear. Now none to resist but us. Remember our strength. All alone against the pale light. Remember our rule. Interesting. Those were words. I can't wait to finish this game and watch a video about the lore. I'm so excited. I don't want to see the video now, but I can't wait. Like, I'm putting together the occasional thought. The very top right in the big, tall room. Okay. Wait, so not in this area, though. Am I done in this room? I feel like I am. I feel like it would be weird if there was anything else. What's up here? Nothing. Okay. This is so pretty. I do love the coral. There's something about the color scheme of like... There's something about the vibes of like red, grey, and sand that is beautiful. Also, I saw Johan's... There was actually a 0th try of that boss. Yeah, I actually finished that boss before I could even give it a go. Oh god, I should have actually explored the top right of the big, tall room in the center of Carrick. Spies why I dropped that. Okay, so right there-ish. I can do that. I love to explore. I like to explore. Wait, yeah, okay, hold on. Maybe I... Fucking hell. Thank you. I would have literally never in my life known that that was there. I would have never found that. Ooh. Okay. Zone that electrocutes you. Oh my god, zone that electrocutes you like real bad. How did you stumble into this? That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay. What is happening? Yeah, I remember the Oh no. Oh god. Oh god! Oh my god! Yeah, so, Jesus Christ, that was never gonna happen. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's crazy. That's so hidden. And so scary looking. Maybe I do need tools for this. I have a feeling Sting Shard will do me well. And actually, straight up, Conch Cutter. I think I need those angles. I think I should also probably go to the other bench. I don't think this bench is serving me as well as I would like. Very easy boss if you can get it on more than one mask. Yeah, the one mask thing really screwed me over there. And you know, it was my own doing for struggling so much with the other electricity. But I've never been particularly good at like obstacles or problems. Straight up, that might actually just still be a fine. That's a fine bench spot. That's fine. What a crazy find. What an utterly ridiculous find. To have found that naturally is wild. This is the kind of thing that like I will only ever stumble on. Like I would never stumble onto something like this. I do always need to be told. I also can't remember where I went. Oh, I had to go down here. There's something to the right. What is that? A hardened outcrop of Voltridian. Oh. Okay. A new material entry, that's cool. What is happening? That just leads straight back. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, this pink is lovely. I hope they like, this would be a really fun, like, if this is a bigger area in DLC further down the line, I think that would be delightful. Because this is a crazy thing to put into your game if it's only going to be this area. Someplace you discover through like random YouTube videos. I keep thinking about in general, like, the amount of spots like that probably exist in this game that I'm going to have to like look up. I don't know, obviously it really helps streaming because it means that I can be gently directed to things that I would otherwise miss and have to backtrack for. So I think actually by streaming and being a little being open to the kind of backseating that is like, you could go here, I won't tell you what you find, but you could go there. That kind of backseating I love because that really helps me. I think it means that I have an easier time not missing stuff. Ooh, okay. Oh my god! It cancelled me out of my heal, by the way. Fucking hell. I ran into that myself, and I truly don't know why. I ran into that one as well. Apparently, I love to be electrocuted. This is like really easy dodging if I was less like insane. This is like they handed me some nice and easy free dodging and I decided to be like difficult about it. Okay, sorry, I forgot to pay attention to what was going on around me for a second there. Gonna heal there. There we go, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I love fighting the pink tentacles in the ceiling. You know how it is. Vault filament. Oh, and it's a blue one. Can be coiled around thread, imbuing silk skills with electric charge. That's so cool as something to get optionally. Insane. What a crazy find. Also, do we think I can get out of here without electrocuting myself, or should I just cancel out to bench? I'm gonna cancel out to bench. I'm feeling lazy. I'm feeling very lazy. I have so many moments of resisting backseating as you run past like a flea spot. Because like, I feel like with a game like this, there's so many hidden things that actually, if you let yourself backseat as at every single point that you could, I think you would get more tired of it than I would. I think you'd be like, oh great, another time where I have to point out this spot. Like, I think you would get bored and I'd be like, oh tee. Yeah, let's equip. I'm very excited to try that out. But like, I'm aware that at some point, probably towards the end, I might need to do a bit of like a cleanup stream and just go to all of the billion things that I probably missed. I feel like I'm missing so many fleas compared to how I was with grubs in Hollow Knight. I feel around about 7. I don't even remember. I wish you could track grubs like live as well. There's a few things in this game that I wish you had the stats of, just at any moment, because I straight up have no memory of how many fleas I've found. Again, like, I have video evidence, so I could go through and find all of it, I guess, but that sounds a lot more stressful than it sounds fun. Ow. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm going down here. Cool. It's probably because SILKSONG's a bigger map and there are less fleas than there were grubs, yeah. I also think the way that they've hidden some things in this game is, like, very impressive. That whole room, for example, was, like, visually tucked away. And also to get to it, I feel like I had to claw line, because otherwise I wouldn't, like, latch onto the wall. Which is just crazy. Also, I've been like watching a couple other like SILKSONG playthroughs up to the point that I'm up to, and it's been really interesting seeing like a couple other play styles. People hate this crest. People don't like it. I love it. I have a blast with my angles. There's something about it that's just so fun. Fleas are like grubs who eventually have the means to. I feel like they do that. Oh god, I hope so. But again, I wouldn't put it past them if they played a silly little practical joke on us and just didn't tell us where any were. Okay, so. In terms of things I can do. it has accidentally come to my attention that there might be things in Whiteward that I missed that I could do now that I have Clawline. But I don't know if that's true or not. That is something I feel like I've accidentally learned. Username beat the game with default crest. I love default, but the Hunter one is much stronger with certain builds. You can just phase tank every boss and just out heal their damage. I love that kind of thing. I honestly couldn't tell you why I've stuck with Hunter. Part of it is that, like, I like sticking with a default.
Hollow Knight, SILKSONG, more like
Habbo Hotel Fortnite. Habbo Hotel Fortnite sounds like hell. That sounds like that's what hell is. They figured it out. They cracked the code. They did the science, and it turns out that hell is Habbo Hotel Fortnite. Also, hello, Corvus. How are you doing? You stuck with it because you got used to diagonal and didn't want to adjust. Start again from 0 with no muscle memory. That's exactly how I feel, actually. I feel like by the time I got even Wanderers, and I got Wanderers pretty early, even by then, going back to like, going back to this kind of pogo felt really weird. Like, I get it, okay? It is actually a lot more like instinctive for this kind of thing, as you can see by the fact that I have a much easier time just pogoing off the bells. Compared to like, even Reaper it's like slightly angled, but overall more just downwards. Beast, I can't even remember how Beast works. I've not touched this thing. Beast is horrible. Beast is like perhaps the worst one. But I think I just got used to the angles. And as much as these angles actually aren't necessarily as straightforward for like pogoing, I think they're quite helpful for combat. I think there's lots of times in this game where being able to do that attack on an angle is pretty helpful. Like, even just to get out of the way quickly, it's pretty good. Hey, y'all, I love and always will love the Great British Train Transport System. It's never gone wrong at all. It is always on time. Yeah, okay, those are all things you could say if we lived in opposite world where we tell lies all the time. All of those words could be put together in that combo if we all told lies and deceit and never told the truth. So thank you, Corvus, for that example. Okay, I truly have a couple options of where to go. So I'm gonna put off Bile Water for a bit longer, I think. So I could go re-explore, or, hot take, I could like progress the game story and go, I'm thinking maybe this bit of Cogwork Core. Actually, I think that is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stop putting off doing anything other than the story, because like, I'm kind of running out of things to do. Like, I've even finally given in and done Courier's Rasher to get the needle upgrade. Like, I'm running out of stuff to do, straight up. Let's go for first shrine. He picked Wanderers for the pogo and then stuck to it because the speed and short range works really well with my playstyle. Yeah, I think really the crest you end up playing with, like, I'm sure there are some people that switch between them all the time, but that's not how I work. Like, the muscle memory thing really is a prevalent factor in why I do anything. From watching like a couple more playthroughs just in the background, I think some of it is that if you don't get along well with hunters and you don't like the default diagonal pogo, I think basically the first crest you find other than that, unless it's Beast, which I think is just very niche, I think if you find Reaper or Wanderers, whichever one of those you find first, you end up probably sticking with, because you switch from hunters because you don't love it, and then you get muscle memory from Reaper or Wanderers, which is more familiar. So I think that makes sense. Yeah, I did the Courier's Rasher. I did it first try, just. Like, I feel like I was like a millisecond off or something ridiculous. Let's go. I want to go to the bench. Oh, you know what I want to do actually before I progress the plot? Let's run along this corridor first. I'm actually not going to kill these guys as well, which is rare for me because I really like killing them. They're fast, huh? Wait, I am going down here. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm going somewhere else. It helps that I literally had, I had a map up on my phone which just, like, outlined the route. And I also cleared it of enemies beforehand. And I also... Yeah, I cleared it of enemies, and I also, like, practiced a couple areas. I basically did all of the advice that I could do, and it worked. It worked pretty good for me. Okay, here's what I want to do. Firstly, what's up here? Have I been here? Have I been here? What is this? Okay. I think I'm stupid and that's nothing. Anyway, I want to go down and left and up is what I want to do. Oh, that's where the map was. I see. That makes sense now. Right, down and left and up. Okay, before I do this isn't gonna, like... I'm thinking of putting the cog heart into this creature. Good idea or bad idea? What do we think? Without telling me what happens. Good idea or bad idea? Also, Johan said, you're talking to your sister about this game, and she's always on about these optimal quests for so-and-so boss. Like, what do you mean, just Wanderer's bow on their head? Yeah, exactly. Just use Hunters all the time and switch to Wanderers if you absolutely have to for platforming. Okay, yeah, let's insert the heart. Please be a friend. Oh, a friend! Woken is this sentinel. Functional is its shell. Still devoted is this sentinel and awaiting your command. You speak, Gilded One. I've no command for you, but my curiosity is piqued. You call yourself a sentinel. What is it you are charged with protecting? Defense of the sacred citadel and the voices that fill it is our eternal duty. I had assumed as much, yet look around you, Gilded One. During your slumber, the citadel has fallen. Its voices lay silent. This place is dead, or very nearly. Some would argue that standing guard over a kingdom's corpse is a foolish task, empty of meaning. I wonder then, will you still hold true to your charge? God, Hornet doesn't ease people into the truth of their reality, does she? She kind of just hard launches them at facts. And then there's long pauses. Eternal is the citadel, eternal is the devotion of the sentinels. While its shell is functional, the sentinel will hold true to its duty. Oh, fuck, sorry. I don't know why that scared me as bad as it did, but it really did. What it knows about being a sentinel. The first sentinel, perhaps. Well, okay. Off they go. Would you like your heart to be returned to you? Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, I would consider that to just be pretty unquestionably good. To have not had a heart and then to have it back. It's nice having a heart. I need the blood in my body. The one boss that took me about 6 hours having a massive helmet and hard to reach hitbox. That might be one that I don't... Well, okay, I was gonna say that might be one I don't struggle with as much. But that's probably not true. I'll probably still struggle. Just in a different direction. But yeah, I think it's really interesting how much the crests, like, change the feeling of playing the game. I know I've been here, but I don't remember it, so I have to check. I not been here? Wait. What is this? Oh, did I come in here and then... Oh shit, wait, this is the path in. That's really embarrassing. I didn't have claw line. Ooh! Oh my god, that was almost so fun that I let myself hurl into spikes because of how much fun I was having. Ow! Okay, well, that's fine. Everything's okay. Music here is so gorgeous, it's actually ridiculous. Okay, well, that went really badly. Speedruns of this game, ow, blow your mind. I can see why. That was crazy what just happened to me. And by crazy, I mean bad. Sorry, I'm just gonna like see how much silk I can get out of this poor creature. Basically none. I'm gonna be having a crash out in here like all the time. I can already tell. The crash outs in this room are going to be sensational. Okay, at least I could do that. That was helpful. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing's gonna kill me! This is the downside of using the memory crystal, is that sometimes I don't really get to get any, like, silk out of a creature before it dies. Whew! Let me catch up, by the way, because I'm a little behind because I had to lock in because of all the blades. See, you're not recently in Cobweb Claws. I'm dying! Is healing after fearing for your love of the game the first time you were here? I think my cogwork core crash out. I feel like in my head I can think of like I've had only a few crash outs with this game. I had a widow crash out. I definitely had a cogwork core crash out. I had a Sands of Carrot crash out. And I think I had the very beginnings of a minor crash out in the ant basement in Greymore. Overall, this is fun. And I'm feeling a lot better this week about failure as a concept than I was on Monday. The music in here is gorgeous as well. The enemies are really interesting. This area is just nice. It's also wild that Corvus has done the first ending for your replay through SILKSONG before me. Yeah, this is what happens when I play like approximately 2 slow hours of the game, like twice a week at best. Also, again, having seen a couple more playthroughs like today, some people just kind of race through this. I feel like at any given moment, if I could avoid the plot, that's what I've done. Testing my hypothesis on whether Miller Rivers used Drifter's cloak ever. Now that I have double jump, I don't need it. I don't need it, so no need to remember. Oh god, you're reminding me, I can't fucking wait to watch lore videos and speedruns when I'm done in this area. I'm like legitimately so excited for speedruns. Yeah, I was gonna say, doing this with one mask is like, is an exercise in futility because, like, what do I think is gonna happen? I'm gonna survive. It's okay though, because I was having fun. And that's what matters. Yeah, I can't wait to look at speedruns. I'm gonna have an absolute blast. It's also gonna make me feel really insecure and inferior. Wait, is this like a shortcut? Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh! That was fun. Okay, cool. I guess that kind of is a shortcut. Delightful. You're watching speedruns as you were progressing through the game. I just really worry about, like, I guess I probably could now, but at first I was just really worried of seeing an area that I haven't got to yet. Oh my gosh, okay. Those guys get me. Ah! Okay, I truly don't, I could not explain to you why I did that. Is this silk that I will get from this worth it? The answer is probably no. The answer may surprise me. That was not worth it. Why did I do that? Why do I do anything? Why? Why do I? There we go. I'm not gonna crash out here, but I think I'm gonna have a couple of mellow moments, if you know what I mean. Which we all do. We all know what I mean by that. Oh god, I can only imagine how fun speedruns are in this area. Oh, that was friendly. That was so much more friendly than the way I did it last time. Hell yeah. And I can heal. Oh my god, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. People do speedruns bouncing off their own tools. Fucking crazy. I don't like that. I can barely bounce off of things that I'm supposed to be able to bounce off of. I remembered to air heal, you guys. Can you even believe? Ooh. I can't. Ah! I'm fine. I'm normal. I promise when I go it's because of how much fun I'm having. It's actually because... Oh, I should have equipped Wanderers for here, like, real bad. Whoa! Okay, hold on. What the fuck does this want out of me? That's crazy. Ooh, that felt nice in the end. That was pretty solid. I swear to God, if there is a boss at the end of this room, that'll be fine. I'll just get really good at this room. So far this is giving puzzle and less boss. A puzzle in my video game? This doesn't make any sense, you guys. I'm scared. What am I doing, by the way? Why am I doing this? Is this just another way into this room? Why? Why? Why did I choose to put myself on fewer health? Ooh, I can move it around to light up different areas. It's the way up if you don't have double jump. Oh god, now I feel a fool. When Blue Sir was constantly getting new true ending records, and each record you get to watch a little further through the run. Hey, that's a nice way to mark your progress. I was just so paranoid. The fact this area is designed to be done without double jump, yeah, that is crazy. I could not have done this without double jump. I would have definitely had to switch to Wanderers. You did actually die there and you did have a crash out. When you get to the top of an area and you die, it's perhaps the worst feeling in the world. Followed by having to do a big puzzle in a room. Okay, first question. Are all of these movable? Okay, they all are. So it's not like there's one that I can't move that should be like the guiding force of what I'm doing. I am gonna double check that on all of them. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting the vibe that I just need to match up the shapes. But my concern is that's... How many options are there? Okay, so there's that one, which is like beads. Not beads. Third, fourth. Oh my god, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4. There's 4. There's 4 on each one. You found it fun? It only took you a few minutes? This is crazy. Okay. So, let's go through all of these and see if they match up. Okay. 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so actually those look like they match pretty nicely. Oh shit, okay. Okay, maybe this is doable. So, it's more a question of flicking through the bottom ones and... Ugh, there's just a lot. Okay, so it's gonna be a bit time consuming, but I think it's doable. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it circles back. So, okay. 1, those don't line up. 2, those don't line up. 3, that doesn't line up. 4, that doesn't line up. That looks like it lines up, but it's a little difficult to tell. But here's praying. That doesn't. That kind of does. That does, okay. And then hopefully it's just a matter of, yeah, okay. This isn't too bad. This straight up isn't too bad. Bit of trial and error, but that never hurt anyone. So that's 1. 2 doesn't line up. 3 doesn't line up. 4 doesn't. Okay. That doesn't line up. 2 doesn't line up. 3 doesn't line up. 4 doesn't. That doesn't line up. 2 doesn't line up. 3 doesn't. 4 doesn't. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think it's that one. 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. God, sorry, this is probably very boring to watch. I'm just really proud of myself for like kind of figuring it out. it just takes time. It's just a puzzle where it's like, you know you can figure it out, but it'll just take longer. Those straight up already match up, so I'm just praying that I'm the luckiest person alive. Yeah, okay, I'm the luckiest. I'm gonna be the unluckiest if this is immediately followed by a boss, though. Okay. I'm turning the music up for me. So good! What the fuck? Okay, for context, I need you to know I did two things there. I muted my microphone so that you didn't have to hear my computer whirring. And then I turned up my volume from where it was resting at 26 to 62. And then had a great time, basically. Learn the Architect's Melody. Fucking delightful. Has that changed anything up here? Doesn't look like it. I guess it's just a big cavern. God, you can see them now in the background. It's a big cavern because there's some big guys. That's so cool. This whole area is so music core. It's so noises. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Oh god. Oh fuck. I was actually really hoping that it would just like respawn me to the bench. Okay, I think I can do this. I just have to be more careful. Ah! Okay. Shit. Okay, the problem is I do want that, so let's just go grab it and then heal. All good. Right. Oh, you shouldn't. Ah! Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, I think potentially I might have to go up this way. Melodies are hard saves. That worked out pretty nicely for me in the end. Except now I have to figure out my way back down. Ah, okay. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I'm actually very surprised that the game doesn't give you, like, a piece of piss really easy, like, auto travel back down to a main area. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised that, like, a little gate in the floor doesn't open that just slides you all the way back down to this. Perhaps that's something I missed in my blindness. That's so fun. I like that when you encounter this room and you see that there's, like, 3 things that get marked on the map. If you've played Hollow Knight, your first thought is like, oh, it's like the Dreamers. I really enjoy that it's, like, it's slightly different in the sense that this one, you get it pretty easily, I think. I think you get it either after during Trobia, or you just get it for exploring this area. I like that this one, it's literally just platforming and a puzzle, and I'm assuming this one is going to be a boss. Cogwork Core Redemption. It's wild, because I know that the crash out I had in Cogwork Core was like certified bad, but my memory of it isn't like, I don't remember thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna quit the game. I don't remember. I think I blacked it out, to be completely honest. Like, my main memory of Cogwork Core was, oh, I like the music. The music's nice. Okay, I'm actually going to take a very, very quick break and then I will be back. Me having to Google which of the dreamers Monmon is because I don't remember. Monmon the teacher. Oh no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. There was a boss. You had to do Umu. There was also platforming, but there was also, you had to fight Umu and then Quirrell dies. That was way more traumatic than what I just had to do. Each melody essentially tests one of the game's main gameplay aspects. Vault Keepers has trivia for bosses, Architect has platforming, and Conductors has something. Ooh, that gives me a hint. What are the main components of this game? Oh no, 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 don't tell me that it's enemy rush room. Don't tell me that. One of the first things my partner said when I did trivia was that I think I want to cosplay him, I love him. He is lovely. He's actually very, very fun. I also feel like I want to check out the speedrun that Trash linked earlier. That was just being goofy, I wasn't making an actual comparison. That's very fair. That's fair. The tone delay from the message being sent and then me leaving the room for 5 minutes had a real impact. It went crazy. This game would never have an enemy rush room. Trash, that's really unreassuring. I guess that is the 3 parts of this game, huh? Platforming, enemy rush, boss fights. Enemy rush is the weakest of those 3. Not the weakest. Okay, that's not fair to say. I'd say the least enjoyable. I feel like, I don't think there are boss fights that you struggle with and then by the end you're like, oh god, I love that. I have a real sense of accomplishment. Same with platforming. I don't think there has been a single enemy rush room so far where I finished it and gone, yippee, I feel like I learned something. It's breakdancing. Oh, Hornet's famously good at breakdancing. Right, I'm not gonna show it on stream because then I'd have to mess around with settings, but I am gonna look at this speed run of that room. Sorry, okay, that's crazy. Wait, so they don't even have claw line for this? They have oh my god, they do. This is crazy. They do have claw line, they just use tools to get up. Are they also, they're using hunters. They're straight up using the angled pogos and everything. Fucking hell. Doing that in that few seconds is ridiculous. God, I can't wait to check out like full speed runs. I just feel like SILKSONG is going to be a very interesting game. It has probably already been an interesting game for speedrunners because like if you can use tools to accomplish more interesting pogos, it also does mean that suddenly you've kind of got to keep up a constant like amount of the shards, I imagine. Whew. Enemy rush rooms don't feel good because you're just getting jumped by a bunch of civilians, a bunch of low-level ruffians. Yeah, it's more like, it's like playing a Yakuza game at that point. Except less fun. I hate fighting ruffians. I hate them. Kill all ruffians. I actually do feel like killing this guy. There we go. They're so easy to kill with the upgraded nail. It's actually crazy. See? Light work, no reaction. Easy peasy. Where am I going? Oh, I want to go up here, but I can't go up there. That's the exit of where I want to go. I think I'm going this way. I think I potentially have to go the long way around. I can hear a flea. Ow. Shit. Can I hear a flea? I think I'm going crazy. Ooh. Course 90 having right now about our secret insights. That's scary. Why can I hear a flea? But I'm blind to the flea's plight. Yeah, literally broken wall time. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. I see it, but this looks like hell to me. Okay, okay, I can't go up. Lesson learned. Before I go up, I have to go down. No, but I can't go down! Am I losing my mind? I can't do that! There's a second broken wall. Forgets the pogo. Hold on. In here? Am I gonna have to change crests just so I can like double jump and pogo through that? Because I don't think I have like... I don't think I have the capacity to pogo that with hunters. Hold on. Is there a broken wall on the other side? Ow, I forgot that they jump at me. I feel like I'm going insane. I actually feel like I'm going insane right now. Okay. You didn't know there's a second route? Crazy. Ow! God, I feel like I'm running into like random enemies a lot today. I feel like I look like a crazy person, literally hitting every wall that I can. Although clearly not every wall that I can, because if I was hitting every wall, I would have found it by now. I'm very tempted to just go back and change. I feel like I've hit every bit of wall, and I know that I can't have. Because if I'd have hit every bit of wall, I'd have found it. Intriguing. And by intriguing, I mean horrible. And bad. Okay, maybe I just need to switch to Reapers and do the Corvus skip. As they call it. Okay, wait, maybe I just need to go further down in this room. Because that's the broken bit of wall. I see! Oh my god. Crazy. Now I feel insane for not having seen that in the first place. That was there the whole time. Who knew? Oh, okay, wait. Then I make the air, and then I use the air. Oh wait, it's down there, I'm being silly. Pogoing is only doable with Reapers. Interesting. Hi, little flea! Ow! You don't understand how difficult it was to save you, little guy. It was hard. I struggled more than I would like to admit. I've played it twice and never seen it. It feels very hidden. Although I think that's true of like all of the hidden walls in this game. Nay, all of the hidden walls ever anywhere. When walls are hidden, they're hard to find. I found it. I got there eventually. Oh wait, have I ever been? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was about to say, have I ever been up there? But I realize now, that's where I'm going now. Like an idiot. Hidden wall sim. There's probably so many more hidden walls in this game, and I actually like hate to think about it. Oh my god, it gives you so much silk as well. This is gonna be horrible. Hi, horse. Hi. Hello. Ah! Oh my god, an enemy rush of this area is gonna suck so bad. I can already tell. The music is nice at least. Why would you say that? Because I know. I know. I know what this game is. Ooh. Great. They parry a shit ton. That's cool. Minister, gold rank disciple of the choir. And then we also have a maestro. It's all very musical. It's all very whimsical. Having the upgrades makes this easier. Yeah, thank God. Can we imagine me doing this without the upgrades? I'm struggling with this fucking bird. I shouldn't pick these up. I couldn't pick those up. I feel like I'm on looking for stuff mode now. And it's not helping. There's nothing to look for. I'm just like, ooh, broken wall? Is there any? The answer is no. Okay, yeah, so they don't take a crazy amount of hits. They parry shit ton as the High Hall's motto. They're taught to parry from birth, and yeah, no one likes it. Yeah, everyone's mad. Ooh. Come on, are you kidding? Okay, well maybe I'll have to go back up there again. It's actually really stressful not knowing which way is like progress and which way is ideally a bench. Oh my god. I feel like I'm going absolutely crazy trying to do this. This is like an absolutely ridiculous level of I'm trying to do everything whilst in midair. Okay, that worked somehow. Ooh, okay. Oh! Okay, so it wasn't a bench, but it was a hell of a treat. That was worth it. I'll take that. God damn. God damn, I'll take that. I'll take that and then some. Could they also maybe put a bench up here just for me? Just for me. I'm trying to like get a feel for these enemies and whether or not I want to switch from hunters to something else. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay, well, a lot of things just happened there. None of them I processed, but they happened. Ooh, okay. Oh wait, I just need to stay on that. Lesson learned. Okay. Okay, this is crazy. This is wacky! Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like I'm really having to get to grips with using the claw line. Praying that there is a bench coming up, by the way. Praying! Although I'm kind of having fun. I'm trying to figure out if I'm having enough fun that if there isn't a bench, I won't want to cry. And it's very hard to tell. Could go either way. I'm actually even afraid to ask. I was just about to say, like, if there is a bench, can you let me know when I'm approaching it so that I make sure that I go to it? But that, by merit, means that I have to ask if there is a bench. And I don't know if I want to know the answer. Ooh. Oh shit, that's evil. Okay. No, don't. Okay, I see the vision. So, a couple of tools gets them. I feel at a crossroads. Please go in. Okay, I'm going. Shell plates and cogs that could be fashioned into a flying automaton. Come on. Is this... Did I just build a friend? Did I just build a bear? Hopfly. Yay. Nice. What about going down here? Oh god, oh god. Oh, nothing. Just like a dead body I can hit. Oh! Okay, leaving now. Yeah, leaving. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Tool of all time, literally top 3. It's really that good? Well, we all know I like Little Friend. Fuck! God, that really threw me off. Seeing that there was a wall I could hit. Because I'm on such, like... I'm on such hit wall mode. Not loving the presence of horrible things in this area. deep feeling in my heart that this area will get me killed. Ah! I knew it! What did I say? Like a fool! I bet I was like 3 milliseconds away from a bench as well. I bet I was like the closest anyone has ever been in their life. Terrible. Terrible news. I'm also, by the way, switching to Weave Light because I think Weave Light is going to do me better in here. I rarely unequip cogflies once I got them. Maybe I too will equip cogflies. What were they? A tool. Okay, I might leave it for now. And then I'll see. I'm mainly good for bosses and hard enemies. Yeah, I see that. I feel like I took the same approach with Hollow Knight, where basically sometimes a difficult boss fight I would just take in as many companions as I could. Okay. They're not too bad. I can't help but feel like I've missed a map at least. I don't know. Fuck. God, this area is kicking my ass. I hate not having a map. Map is with the bench. Oh, okay, I see. Cool, that feels powerful as hell. Why did I did that last time as well. I just kind of gave up halfway. Oh my god. I think I got lucky that I even managed to do this area the first time round. Fucking hell. Okay, well, oops. I've reset them at least. I'm trying to enjoy this area. I'm really struggling with the fact that my cocoon is so far away. Shit. That's fine. Do we think I can get back to where I was without dying? Place your bets now. My bet, personally, is no. Maybe I can. The problem is I don't remember where it was in here. Okay. Fuck! There's two of them? They fly now? Is this where the bench was? Oh, oops. Wait, hold on. Just gonna heal here, quickly. Oh, wait, no. I don't think this is a bench, but it is a shortcut. God, sorry. I keep... God. Something about those enemies. I can't hit them without also getting myself hit. Why am I doing this to myself, by the way? Fucking hell. I see. I see how it is. Also, hello, Bright. Thank you for the resub, by the way. Psalm cylinder. Okay, lore. Okay, lore, pop off. Poison doesn't stack, take it out between. Yeah, I need to remember that with the... It's because the straight pins, there's so many of them. And they're so fun to fire off. I forget I have the poison and then I just go a little crazy. Yeah, I don't know where the sub sound has gone. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why we had a silent sub. Also, I did just see Johan said, Johan took the little companions through Fall Canyon every time he's added to the fun. Little companions are the best in these games. Oh my god, oh my god. I feel strongly I'm at a crossroads of which way do I go for a bench and which way do I go for an enemy room. I would actually love a little hint right now. There's this way, down and right. Thank you so much. Oh wait, I see it. Well, I see Ventricure at least. Oh, thank God. That helps a lot. I feel like I'm getting everything here. I have so many rosaries as well. I actually would have been heartbroken if I'd have lost those. That's all of the Ventricure stations. Shit, okay. Fascinating. The I did it better refer to you watching Hit Anime Chainsaw Man for the Doomed Yaoi. It refers to me upgrading my nail in hit game SILKSONG. SILKSONG has a Doomed Yaoi. They're bugs. They're bugs. Whew. Oh my god. I will check stream chat. Oh, that's so fun! Also, are those pins? I see that you have so you have the pin of the little clockwork companion. Putting pins onto like a metal, like paper holder is actually genius. I was literally looking the other day. I have, oh my god, that was an awkward stretch. I have this pin, which is a little hornet, and I have another hornet pin. But I actually have nowhere to put pins, so that would be nice. You need to watch Chainsaw Man. I haven't even finished Hunter x Hunter. Well, okay, I have, but I haven't finished watching, like, rewatching Hunter x Hunter. And then I want to give Chainsaw Man a try, but also there are so many, like, in terms of recommended anime off the top of my head, a billion people have recommended One Piece to me, but that would take forever. There's Dungeon Meshi, and then there's something else. And then Chainsaw Man. Oh, where to pick, where to go. It was life-changing when I realized I could put all my pins there. It's genius. It would be genius for me if I don't have a metal, like, paper holder either, but getting a metal paper holder would make a lot more sense for my life than buying, like, than putting the pins anywhere else. Oh yeah, Witch Hat Atelier, when it releases. Oh, hey! So that opens that as well. So that gives me that shortcut opened up. And you feel it too. The thralls of the Citadel are gathered close in overwhelming numbers. Garmin really just looked me in the eye and said, "Can you feel it, Mello? There's going to be an enemy rush." Together, the three of us would be more overwhelming. Would you allow us to fight by your side? Yeah. Yes, please. I refuse to do anything alone. That sounds lonely. And lonely sounds sad. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh my god, I actually hate this, by the way. Oh my god. Fuck off, this is so evil. You guys suck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Horrible noises there, just really across the board. Claw Maiden, if given a chance, this one will steal silk from any significant source. I just made Claw Maidens extinct. Oh, I just did genocide? That's cool. I feel good about that. Also, I feel genius. I actually feel so smart and genius. My constantly hitting literally everything I see. I'm scared to move. Okay, that was fine. Anyway. That was fun. Okay, well, good job, team. I'm so surprised. I guess it looked hittable. That's crazy, though. That's so fun. Anyway, I'm normal. Anyway, I'm so normal. Not saying there will be an enemy rush room, but if there was one, they will no longer spawn. Oh, that's actually so fun and good and kind that they would do that. Also, I don't know why this popped into my head. I want to go to Terminus briefly. I love that. See, as much as this game sometimes feels like it's making fun of me and it wants me to like be sad and cry and have a horrible time, also it occasionally does something like that and I'm like, no, they do fundamentally understand that the game is fun if you explore. And if you don't explore, you shouldn't be playing their video game. Like, increasingly, I feel like Team Cherry don't want people playing their video game if they don't like exploring. And I don't love exploring because there's no whimsy left within me, but like, I like exploring more than the next person. And less than the person before me. If they didn't want to go extinct, they could have approached that situation better. Yeah, literally, if I was in a big room and someone came, like, if I was a creature that had a big thing that if you hit it too many times, me and everyone dies forever, and someone walked into a room looking like they might want to destroy that thing, I might try a little harder to kill them. I was gonna let you suffer in the enemy rush once and then give you directions. Too bad, I'm the best. I'm the bestest there ever was. Well, you know. I knew it! I knew it! I knew there was something. Can I do that to all of these? No, just that one. I knew it. I actually knew it. I actually knew it! Should we go see what's in there, you guys? Should we go see what's there? Ooh. Oh, okay, well. I think it might just be a Silk Eater. I don't know though. This is looking pretty bast. That might be it, actually, because that looks like it's a ventrica that's stuck. But, just in case, I'm going to quickly change to Wanderers in case it's, like, any more breakable with, like, a down attack. That's the only thing there. Let's go have a quick check. But I would be willing to believe that. Yeah, okay, because it lets you hit that a couple times, but then nothing happens. That's so fun. Anyway. Literally, the past 10 minutes has been my best job ever of organically finding literally anything. I have never been this good at organic discovery. Oh. Okay, done now. It was mainly because, like, I'm so curious. I guess this area never connects back up. Because I assumed it might connect back up to Clockwork Core, but it kind of looks like it doesn't. And that's okay. Oh, wait. I'm still higher above. Oh, no. It probably does connect. Because there might be a whole area, like, atop the Citadel. Because we know that atop the Citadel is where the big evil is. So this is probably more connected to that. Because this is even higher than that. There we go. You got here and didn't really like it. Didn't like that you couldn't find anything, so you just started attacking things. You flew into a murderous rampage and it actually had its rewards. Yeah, that's what this game's about. Exploring and getting angry and hitting everything you can until something breaks. Okay, well... should we go try a little boss rush? What are you? Oh my gosh. How many simple keys do I have at the minute? I've got one. Do I want to use it here is the question. I'm not sure where else to use it though, actually, at the minute. Interesting. I think that's your last simple lock in the game. Well, might as well. Oh, have I explored the wormways much? Not a lot, but I've been over this way. I've met the plasma guy. That's everything in here. I think I was generally just a little lost when I got there and that room's the last straw. Yeah, getting to the Citadel is actually a masterclass in making you feel like shit, you know? Because you get to the Citadel and then you probably end up getting sent down to the Underworks. And then you get out of the Underworks and you have to do... I think you have to do like a boss rush to like... Oh no, this was the first Ventrica station I found. And then the only other place it took me was Terminus. And it was like, well, this sucks. This sucks a lot. After you in that area, you might want to spend your rosaries. Yeah, actually, hold on, you make a good point. This whole area freaks me out. So I'm going to be really good and well behaved. And I'm going to do what I've said you're supposed to do in this game from the very beginning. And that is, if you're sitting on rosaries, you spend them, or you turn them into strings. Because I don't want to get annoyed if I lose... Oh, you mean after? Oh, interesting. Perhaps I will go back then. Perhaps I will go back and spend some of my hard-earned cash. Of which I have some. I have a decent amount, in fact. It even looks like a rosary symbol on the door. Yeah, suspiciously rosary necklace-shaped sign outside the door. Hello? Is this the counting house where they count their money? This area is so fun. Okay, out of paranoia, I'm gonna do one. Because Because I've been wanting a smaller rosary thing anyway. Fucking hate those birds, by the way. And I hate these guys. Greatest constant in life is that I hate them and they're also everywhere. So that's cool. Oh my god, look at that. This is really just a reward for exploring enough to get all 4 keys. But you still have to do platforming first! No rewards are free. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's open that first because I'm dying. Oh my goodness. I found the bank. And now I'm robbing the bank. By the way, can I say that like the bigger white rosaries look so delicious. They look like such tasty little morsels. Pale rosary necklace. $3.40! That's crazy. Big money room? This game's so kind to me. This game is so kind to all of us, and we should be grateful. Hold on, hold on. I'm about to be a really big baby. It's just like, so I'm kind of now petrified of the idea of losing all of my rosaries. So now that I have 1 billion, so I'm actually gonna go bench and then I'm gonna go explore that other bit. Because as much as this game is kind to me, it's also evil to me and hates me and wishes me dead. And I know that about the game. And I wouldn't change a thing about it. But you know, I know it well enough to know when I should, like, behave. Rosary cannon. Repurpose mechanism from the base of a rosary stringing machine. Rosaries must be inserted to load the cannon. Hornet has a gun. They give Hornet a gun, unironically. That is crazy. Definitely a tool of a time. I look forward to trying it out. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so, fun fact. I've kind of ran out of things to spend money on. In fact, sorry, not to put off doing the game again, but like I wanna go somewhere. I wanna go to Belhart is where I wanna go. All of my bits coming true. Straight up, don't I have like a... Yeah, I have a sniper icon just saved into my Streamlabs because of that one time we joked about giving Hornet a gun and then I overlaid her needle with the gun. And then she gets a gun! Like, actually, for real. So, I wish I could say, oh, I know what I can spend my money on. I can spend my money on a really expensive spa bath for my room. However, oops, I already bought it. I bought the spa. So, Hornet kind of lives in a mansion now. Oops. I also, sorry, actually, it literally just occurred to me, I was gonna say, like, the game also gave me this handy little ledge, but then I realized the reason for that... Oh, I was gonna say the reason is because you can't get up here without a double jump, but that's also not true, so... I guess they just gave me a ledge so I could make some loud noises for fun. It was in the one stream where I did 4th chorus, and Trash wasn't here, and you were messaging chorus while watching the VOD. That's so silly. That's so fun. God, the Silent Hill 2 Haunted Hospital and the gun bits are just crazy. Trail's End. That feels like Act 3. Put cockflies on and get in bed? Hold on. Hold on. You're telling me that's a thing? Oh, like release them? Hold on. Oh my god, oh my god. It curls up. Also, it's purple! It's purple because it's poisonous! Somehow they made it poisonous. Oh, wait, maybe it's my friend and I'm gonna keep it, actually. Sometimes they sit on the shelf. Hold on, let's give it another try. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, I need to move on. I'm normal. This is the quest you're getting me to come back for. I'm actually not going to accept that right now because I'm scared. Okay. You can have up to 4 at once. That's so cute. This game's so cute. Anyway, in terms of spending my money, so I think I've ran out of things to spend money on. So off the top of my head, I have bought out Grindel, or at least I've bought out the things I want from him. There's no vendors down here. Off the top of my head, I've bought out the vendors in Deep Docks. That is listed as a vendor, but I actually don't know if I can buy anything else from her. She just made my cloak. This vendor has obviously ran out of things to buy. This vendor in the Cauldron, I think I've also bought all of that. And then this vendor is a vendor, but for the music things. Oh, the Farfields one is Mort, who I also bought out. So I've kind of bought everyone out, is the problem. So I'm more interested in doing rosary necklaces at the minute. Because I don't want to lose my rosaries. How many do I have now? 9 of those. Maybe that's fine. I can have 130 on me. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. Having rosary save buying shop bundles of late game is so good. Yeah, that's partly my plan. I feel like I've bought all of the vendors out. I mean, I have like a shit ton of tools at this point. I'm kind of doing the game. It's just occurred to me I'm playing SILKSONG. SILKSONG is actually a real game that I'm playing right now. That's insane. Wow. They made a real game here, you guys. For no reason, I'd say accept the shack request before doing bile water. Okay. Hopefully I remember that. But also, I have a feeling, so obviously I'm gonna try out this this enemy rush. But I have a feeling that I'm not gonna beat this enemy rush this stream. God, I'm very purple right now. And why am I purple? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to beat this boss rush this stream. So I'm going to give it my best, but I have a feeling I'll be here a while. Oh! Oh my god, okay. Actually, I'm going to take the opportunity while he's still alive to just heal. Hi, buddy. Oh my god, okay. So it's this bit that sucks. Okay. Woo! Fucking hell. What happened? That was ridiculous. Whew. Okay. Maybe I can do that. That seems okay. Okay, I say that. I don't like the last enemy. The last enemy confused me so deeply and I had no idea what was going on, and that really frightened me. It's that guy. Ah, okay. Oh my god! Garmin fucked me over there. He attacked. So it, like, did the parry thing. Oh. Oh my god, wait, that's not even the end. Okay. Okay. Fuck! Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. I didn't say a single goddamn thing there, but that's because that felt like the final phase. I felt like I was so close. Whew, okay. Jesus Christ. That sucked. I don't think I'm gonna get that close to the end ever again. Like, ever. Straight up. I feel like that's one of those boss fights where, you know, where I'll have a boss fight where I'll just, like, randomly do pretty good and then it'll never happen again. That felt like that. I felt like I was the right level of cautious, generally. And I think what got me is that in that final bit, I was like, oh fuck, I want this to end, and then I was too fast. Jesus Christ, though, that is crazy. That is an insane enemy rush. Okay. I think I need to mix up my tools a little. I would love to switch this out for anything. But I kind of don't need anything else in my yellow slots, annoyingly. Cockflies, poison, void filament. I maybe want to switch out void filament, but I'm also not sure. I actually don't think I do. I think this is a pretty good loadout. I'm not like the biggest fan of the cogfly right now, but I think that's just because like I'm not visually like recognizing when it's doing stuff. I feel like I'm not visually seeing its impact, but I know it's having one. Ascendant's Grip is kind of a win, because when the big guys come out, you can cling on the top for a breather and not get hit. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I will rush back. Just have something slightly better to fill out that slot. Because I do not need to be picking up extra rosaries at the minute. I'm kind of fine in the rosary department. God, these guys are kind of fucking me up right now. Oh my god. Shit. Ah! Okay. That was crazy. I feel I feel like I can do this. This isn't too bad. I am burning through this the tacks though. I agree. I think save them for the final part and then cling to the wall and let them do damage. And my cogflies. My poor cogflies, whose existence I'm forgetting about. Oh my god. I'm sorry I'm doing this really silent, by the way. It's like literally the only way I think I can possibly do it. Shit. I know it sounds insane, but literally these guys that throw the bells are my scariest, like, enemy. Shit. letting Garmin do this. Fuck! I didn't realize how little health I had. I was thinking like just like go and keep a couple of them down. Like to just throw down more tacks. I just wanted to throw down more tacks, you guys. I wanted to feel like I was helping. That's okay. I'm actually unironically enjoying this. I can tell I'm getting a little sloppy with the early phases though. You see, you can see me, like, you can watch in real time as I get, like, unbearably sloppy. Shit. Fuck! Oh my god. This is... I'm getting worse. I'm definitely getting, like... I should have just stayed on the wall for that one attempt. I'm so mad at myself for being so incredibly ass at this. I feel like I'm getting worse. It's because I'm getting overconfident. You can see it happening in real time. These bell enemies suck. Okay, no, slow down. You can have 10 out. Get some rest. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that the last, like, bit of this has been, like, crazy head empty. I hate that they dodge. I kind of want to get better at, like, actually doing this. Which is, I think, currently what is screwing me over. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. I fucking hate the bells. Straight up, until the bell enemies are gone, I actually can't focus on anything. Which is ridiculous, because they're so nothing of an enemy. Okay, stay on the wall. Staying on the wall now, guys. I'm just gonna hang out here. Garmond is gonna kill them. It's just every time they do that leap jump, it really looks like they're probably gonna hit me. I feel so bad making Garmond do this. He's working really hard for me, and I feel like I'm not expressing any gratefulness. It's just I know if I move off of this wall, I'm gonna die. You know? They're getting closer! They occasionally look like they're gonna hit me! Average Game of Thrones watcher, I fucking hate the bells. Season 8, episode 5 title. That's a real deep cut, by the way. Garmin, you're so good and brave. I wish you could clockwise while clinging. Yeah, I feel the same way. I wish I could do anything while clinging. We might be here a while just letting Garmin do this. Oh! Oh, he got one of them! He got one of them! Do I feel crazy? Do I want to help? I don't think I do. I straight up don't want to die. I think he can do this. I think he's got this, actually. You got this, bud. He did it! He got it! You're so good and brave! He did it for me! Ho-ho, sister, my whiskers are still quivering. That's how you know you had a rousing battle. He did so good! You go ahead, Zaza, and I will keep guard here and catch any stragglers. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this win. Oh, hello. A visitor. Now this is rare. I must apologize for not rising to greet you. After an age spent sickly, I find myself unable to lift from this bedchamber. I hope, good pilgrim, our citadel has shown you the courtesy deserved of a bug devout. Well, kinda. I've borne its hospitality well enough, aged one. My sympathies, pilgrim. Yeah, they get it. We've fallen so far, and now, sadly, if you've come seeking aid or understanding, I fear I too shall disappoint. Whatever you would ask, I have only my melody left to offer. It is a simple thing, the smallest of gifts, but perhaps more special now, for it has been rarely heard in these quietened times. Turning the music up. Oh my god, more chill a moment, but still pretty. Learned the conductor's melody. Or sung upon a silken thread, such a beautiful sound, so long absent from our halls. Keep safe our melody, good pilgrim, you shall likely be the last to receive it. The mantle of conductor weighs heavy. Had I known the cost for its bearing, would I have accepted its duty? Interesting. Ooh, I should speedrun like 3 hours of gameplay in 2 days of my life. I think it helps that, like, most of the enemies in that are enemies that I feel like I fought, like, a lot and struggled with a lot. I feel like I did my struggle before. They're sleeping! They're so cute! Okay, I'll leave them to it. I'll leave them to it and I will go bench. Oh god, I feel like shaky from that. That was very, very fun though. Also, the duality of man that sometimes I will go an entire stream just kind of vibing in Sands of Carrick, and then sometimes I decide randomly that I'm gonna do like all of the available main plot. Like for funsies. Okay, quick question. The Wailing Mother hunt in the slab. Is that something that really super duper matters that I do on stream? Or, like, can I do that off stream? What's the vibe? Not really important to do on stream. Okay. I might go and do some, like, slab re-exploring, maybe. Maybe on stream. Okay, okay. God, this is wild. It is a boss fight, but not a super notable one. Okay. I might save that for stream then. I'm just trying to debate whether I go to the middle now. And you go get ending one now. Ah, I don't. I could go play the threefold melody. Maybe I will. I'm like vaguely concerned because I don't want to. There's still stuff between you and the final boss. Okay, good. Good, good. Because I would like to kind of see this through to the end today. Okay. I don't know if I actually have to listen to this or if I can just play the needle in now. I can probably just play the needle in. That's so pretty. Pilgrim who would hold our song within your shell, rise above. Offer your most devout self unto our sacred heart. Maybe I'll just very briefly enter and see what happens. Maybe I'm curious. This elevator isn't gonna break on me, is it? Please? Oh, cutscene! Ah! She's so evil with it. Ah! Sorry, hold on. The game volume is way too high. I need to mute it real quick. Oh my god, oh my god. I've completely forgotten how she works. Shit. She's so insane. Ah! She's insane! Okay. Okay, she's insane. I don't remember her being that difficult. What happened? That is ridiculous. Okay. straight up. I don't know if I want to give that another go. Oh my god. Flashbacks to when I did Lace 1 and I was like, that was over too quickly. I want that to last longer. And now she's insane. Okay, well, that was cool to see. And I'm really glad I saw it. The cutscene is great and it's beautiful. And also, you know what I think's insane? I feel like I remember from trailers or like early screenshots, I feel like I remember seeing that boss arena for the Lace fight. Who would have known that it was like late game shit? Okay, I'm using a Silk Eater. And I am probably... Maybe I will do the slab off stream. Or maybe not. Okay, either way, my point being, now I know what's up there. Curiosity satiated. I plan on maybe doing the slab next time. Just so I can confidently go into the Lace fight, knowing I've done basically everything else that I can. But for now, I think that's where I'm gonna end stream today. I feel like I did a billion things. Oh my god, and I'm really cold now. I feel like I did a billion things, but I also had an absolute blast, and I'm really looking forward to getting my ass absolutely kicked by Lace. This boss is ranked 6th for me if you exclude Act 3. In retrospect, it might be higher. I'm hoping I enjoy it, because I remember really enjoying Lace 1, but also, like, I feel like that first try, I felt like I was going insane. Like, I could not process what was happening there. 11th total. God, interesting. I'm terrified conceptually of how many bosses there are going to be in Act 3. Like, at least 4, clearly. At least one is 18th. I should have been ranking them myself, too, as I went along. But I also feel like my ranking is, like, heavily biased based off whether I was in a good mood that day or not. Like, I don't know, I feel like in retrospect, Widow probably wasn't that bad, but, like, I hated Widow. Lace 2 is so fast, but eventually just clicked. Yeah, I guess I just need to give it a good old lots of tries. But that's okay, at least, especially if I'm thinking that if I use the bench in Cogwork Core, then I should be able to get, like, I should be able to get between runs pretty quickly, because I just have to take the elevator. I'm just hoping that it doesn't make me watch, like, the cutscene every time. Because, respectfully, I think that would be silly. Like, the cutscene's cool and all, but I don't know if I need to see it, like, every time. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna end the stream. I should be back either next Monday or next Tuesday. As always, it's, Monday headache depending. Oh, also High Halls clip. Let me have a look. Sorry, phase 11 is actually so doable. I don't think I processed how many phases there were. I should have been using the cogwork, those little cogwork critters so much more. It's nice to see you actually, like, do the boss fight as well, versus me literally hiding on the wall. It's nice to see, like, actual effort go into that boss fight, versus me just, like, camping the wall. Like, I think I deserve every other round of that boss fight, except for the final round, where Garmond did 90% of the work, and I was also there. I'm really realizing I did that so early, really. Yeah, like, compared to me, who has done basically everything I can do in the game other than the stuff in the Citadel. Like, I've got nail upgrade, I've got a bunch of tools, a bunch of masks. I had another, like, silk spool upgrade in this stream. So yeah, I definitely went in with good tools. Very good equipment. I'm so scared of Lace 2, but I also can't wait. I really liked Lace 1. She's so, like, evil. Okay. I'm gonna end stream. I'll be back next Monday or Tuesday, depending on headache. Until then, thank you all for hanging out today. I had an absolute blast with these 2 areas. And I'm really looking forward to spending all of my next stream, like, a full 3 hours, 2.5 hours doing Lace 2. So yeah, XOXO, go piss, girl.